In with someone who experienced the Final Four run firsthand and also oversees all of VCU Athletics. He's in the studio with our Andrew Phillips.
Joining me now in studio is VCU Athletic Director Norwood Teague. He's currently in his 5th year at VCU. Thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely, Andrew.
All right, Mr. Teague, we went to the Final Four last year, just celebrated that last week with the banner ceremony. Talk a little bit about how you felt that went on Friday, November the 11th.
Well, I thought it went great. It's hard to do justice to a Final Four run like that, but I thought it went very well. The crowd was super, packed Siegel Center, and the banner looked good. Certainly, you got to make sure those things are right. And I thought it really went off without a hitch, and something that team deserved and our crowd deserved to celebrate.
All right, and then the team also just recently was announced in Sports Illustrated that they've been named for a finalist as Sportsman of the Year, pretty big magazine. How do you feel about that honor?
Well, I was really thrilled to hear that. I think Seth Davis was the nominee for us in that SI nominee list. I think it shows just the run that the guys made and how much they captured the nation's attention during those 3 to 4 weeks in March. And was I stunned? No, but I was thrilled and was really proud of our guys. And hopefully I don't know what the process is after this of how they vote or how they determine it, but that's really an honor. Sportsman of the Year for a number of decades has been a big deal for Sports Illustrated. Anybody who ever is able to garner that award it's big time.
All right, and then right after the Final Four, you were able to secure Shaka Smart into a long contract. You signed him $1.2 million a year. Talk a little bit about how that worked, signing him first, and then why you think that he's going to do just great over the next 8 years.
Well, Andrew, after the Final Four, or the Saturday night that we lost to Butler, we came back Sunday morning. I think 95% of our fans stayed, but we came back, and I certainly came back because I needed to seal Shaka for years to come. And we went through a process for a couple of days trying to do that. And he has a lawyer who helps him, not really an agent per se, but a lawyer who's a great guy, really professional. And Shaka wanted to stay. That was a big part of it. And we worked out the finances and warded off other schools who were interested in him coming to coach there. We got very lucky, I guess, in a lot of ways. But the baseline was that Shaka wanted to stay. He wanted to be at VCU. He wants to be here for a long time, and we were able to pull all the resources together to do that. Dr. Rao was phenomenal in helping us do that from his chair. Without him, we couldn't have done it, and he was really forward-thinking there and was just really made it happen. Shaka's going to do great things at VCU. I think, sealing him getting this deal in place is phenomenal for the university. He's such a great representative of VCU as an academic institution.
All right, and just want to touch on, we did a story last episode about the Tommy J. West Club, which just got opened up when the season started. You got a new suite, a little office renovation. Talk about what you've seen from the Tommy J. West Club and how the fans have reacted.
Well, it's been even nicer than I thought it would be, Andrew. It's just a stunning addition to the arena. And what it'll allow us to do, it allows us to bring in a lot of different people into a basketball game, entertain them, cultivate them for the future for possible donations or to become donors, because we've got to build our budget. We thrive on donations and support from our fans, and that floor or mezzanine is going to allow us to really entertain at a high level, cultivate people at a high level, and it just allows us to put an incredible first-class presentation forward on behalf of VCU as an institution and the athletic department.
All right, and we talk a lot about basketball all the time, but VCU obviously has other sports. The fall sports season just coming to an end. The women's soccer team had a rough start at the beginning, but they were able to battle back and make it to the CAA final. I know you were down in Williamsburg. Talk a little bit about what you saw from that team and the perseverance that they had to make it all the way to the final.
Well, Tim Sahedek and his wife Tiffany Sahedek are our co-head coaches, and they had a beginning of the year they just could not buy a win. They were losing by 1 goal every game or a last-second goal every game. And they just really turned a corner and really outplayed William & Mary in the CAA championship. It was disappointing that they weren't able to win, but they got that program really heading in the right direction, as well as our men's program. We have a lot of other Olympic sports that are doing extremely well, and we're not just men's basketball. We got a lot of other sports that do well, and a lot of student athletes that are really incredible in how they perform, and we're very proud of them.
All right. Well, we've been speaking with VCU Athletics Director Norwood Teague. Thanks for being here today.
Absolutely, Andrew.
All right. Yeah.